Hey, remember Tales of Xillia? Yeah, that game those bastards at Bandai Namco unlisted so you can't buy it digitally anymore. Yeah, the game that really put a lot of people on JRPGs in the early 2010s. It also has a sequel game, Tales of Xillia 2, which had some pretty divisive gameplay decisions. So I'm here to ask the time-honored classic internet question. Which one better?
And the answer is drum roll. And the answer is who fucking gives a shit? Go kill yourself. They both suck.
When I was in high school, I started to have money and time to invest in my beloved weeaboo games, and one that caught my eye immediately was Tales of Xillia. The game puts you in the shoes of either Jude Mathis or Mila Maxwell, in a boy meets girl saves the world kind of situation. Conversely, Tales of Xillia 2 takes place at least a year after the events of the first game, where you play as Ludger alongside the original cast on a timey-wimey adventure through parallel realities. In terms of combat, the two are pretty similar, with the exception of elements added to make Ludger more unique, like having him be able to do a Kamen Rider, henshin, and wield multiple weapons. The game's progression is where the real meat of the disagreement stems from. Tales of Xillia 1 follows a more standard JRPG progression loop. While following the beats of the story, you enter a new area, explore, find story problems, encounter bosses, beat the shit out of said bosses, and repeat. Tales of Xillia 2, however, adds a little something called the debt system. Early on in Tales of Xillia 2, Ludger gets slapped with a massive hospital bill that he has to repay over the course of the entire game. This essentially throttles your progress through Tales of Xillia 2, as you have to stop between story moments to complete quests for money. This is a huge reason why some people dislike Tales of Xillia 2, but I'm not one of them. While Tales of Xillia 2 has its problems, I personally feel that its story was more impactful to me than 1's. Xillia 1's was more consistent and had a great plot twist, but it's Xillia 2 that I think about more in the present, and I feel like that means something from an artistic standpoint. I hope you'll bear with my vagueness here, because I'm trying my best not to spoil the living hell out of you guys, especially with Xillia 2, which has a lot of weird spoiler shit in it. Ultimately, what I hope you take away from my perspective isn't that my opinion is perfect, always right, and in fact the most intelligent take a Homo sapien can have, but that it's a very personal one that has more to do with my individual tastes. For someone else, they might feel that Xillia 1 was the more impactful game, and that's totally cool. I like both games, and I think younger players should get a chance to experience them too. The exact opposite of what those cocksuckers at Bandai Namco think. Opinions are an interesting thing and have a massive impact on most fan bases. A great example of this is with the Xenoblade fanbase. Check out this video I made on a particular controversial character design from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, a game I hold near and dear to my heart. With that, I will catch you in the next one. Later.